Hi everyone, it's Veronica and I have a project share today. I joined Scrap the World's gift bag swap, and Scrap the World is Tamika. We had to create a kit so that our partners could assemble a gift bag that they could use in racks or swaps, or if they just wanted to give someone a gift. So what I'm going to do is first share with you the products that I used. I used the Martha Stewart punch, the butterfly punch, the doilies from Paper Studio doilies from Hobby Lobby. I used the cherry blossoms and the sweetheart blossoms from Wild Orchid Crafts. I used an Impression Obsession die that creates all these little tiny flowers. I also used an Anna Griffin Cuttlebug embossing folder, and this is called Cherry Blossom. And I used several Spellbinders dies. This is the Captivating Squares. I used the Classic Squares large and small. And I used the Marvelous Squares. And the paper that I used was from Tuesday Morning, the KI Doilies paper pad. Okay, so the bag that I created so that they could see the finished product is slightly smaller than the one that I created for them, because we did have specific dimensions on bags. But I was just playing around with this one to see how I wanted it to come out. And this is how the bag is going to look once it's completed. So we had to have the bag, we had to have at least 18 inches of twine, jute, lace, or the crinkly ribbon. Okay. I can't think of what that is. Okay, and we had to have a finishing piece as well as a shaped tag and a 3x3 card, note card. Okay, so this is the bag and how it's going to look once it's completed. And let's start with the back side, because this is where the tag is. This is a to from tag that is trying to come apart. Okay. And I used, I'm sorry, I left that Spellbinders die out. I used a Labels 17, I think it was. And just tied a piece of little thin ribbon at the top. These fabric butterflies were gifted to me from Terry EO1 here on YouTube. I just added some lace. I embossed one of the die cuts and then just added paper at the bottom half, the trim here. And I also stickled the little, I don't know if you can see that or not, the little circles that were here, and also the top of the antenna, and just stamped to from on the back side. So that's the tag, and it's pretty solid because I added several layers there. And I think I'm running out of space, so I need to move along. The finishing piece is this butterfly on a clip. And what I did here was just punched out the butterfly twice so that it was printed on the front and back side, and I also added some Want to Scrap bling here. I created a topper by cutting a piece of the pattern paper. I layered it with the doily, cut all the stems off the flowers, and I also tied a bow from the ribbon, which is what's included in their kit, and I will show you the contents of that, and just glued that underneath the flowers. This is the embossed bag, which I thought turned out really cute, and because the embossing folder was cherry blossom, that's why I used all the cherry blossom flowers. But I thought the embossing turned out really cute. So when you open the bag, that's what it looks like. And I just added a flower in the center, one of the sweetheart blossoms. Now, what's in the kit, this is Tamika's because her bag is the only one that is this color. I added the flowers. This is the Impression Obsession die. Because this bag was larger, I felt like it needed something else on it. So I stickled the Sweetheart Blossom, and then I put stickles in the center of each of those flowers. And in the bag will be the doily. The tag will be in there. And this is the 3x3 card. This is where I use the Spellbinders dies. This is ribbon from Hobby Lobby as well. And then the inside is blank. I just added some colored cardstock inside. And I did not put a sentiment here. I left that open so that they could put the sentiment that they wanted to put on it. And I used my envelope punch board to make the envelopes for the cards. And they also have another bag that has the other pieces. They have the bling in there, the flowers, the ribbon, the paper clip, and the pattern paper. And I also included a goodie, but I'm not going to show you that so that they'll be surprised by that. So this is the contents of the kit that I created. I really hope that they like it and can use it. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. I would love to hear your comments. And as always, happy crafting.